One day, Chibiko was enjoying a glass of orange juice. It was fresh and delicious, but as he was getting to the bottom of his glass, something strange happened. What was that? It felt like the inside of his body had tried to jump up without his permission. It happened again. Chibiko's body jumped again, and it also made a strange sound. Why was this happening? He wasn't trying to make any sound. Chibiko closed his eyes and focused on being very still and very, very quiet. He started to count backwards from 10 inside his head. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Chibiko was starting to get worried. He had never lost control of his body like this before. He decided to call Danny and ask about what he should do. "Hello," Danny said after the phone had rung a couple of times. "Hi, Danny," Chibiko said. Then he paused. "Is everything okay?" Danny asked. "No," Chibiko answered. "Something strange is happening to my body, and I don't know what I should do." "Oh," Danny said. "Do you think it's serious?" "I'm scared that maybe it's very serious," Chibiko said. And then he said, "Was that a hiccup?" Danny asked. "Is that what you call it? Should I be worried?" Chibiko said. "Not at all," Danny said. "Hiccups are very annoying, but I don't think they're usually dangerous. I'll come to your place and see if I can help you fix them." "Thank you," Chibiko said, and then hung up his phone. Chibiko hiccuped 22 more times before his doorbell finally rang. "Come in," Chibiko said, and went to open his door. Chibiko opened his front door and... "Ah!" Chibiko screamed. Danny took off his mask. "I guess that didn't work," he said. "My father once told me that the best way to cure the hiccups is a good scare. Maybe he was wrong." "Do you have any other ideas?" Chibiko asked. "I'm getting desperate." "Don't worry," Danny beamed. "I've brought a short list with me." "Gee, I hope that at least one of these works," Chibiko said. It was getting dark, and Chibiko was getting desperate. He and Danny had tried the entire list, and nothing had seemed to work. Would he be stuck with his hiccups forever? "I don't understand," Danny said. "There are so many cures. Why won't any of them work?" "Maybe there are so many because none of them work, and so people keep on trying new ones," Chibiko suggested. "I really thought that making you eat that chili pepper would help," Danny said. "But I think it just made the problem worse. Let's see if there's anything else on the list." "Hey, Danny," Chibiko said. "Oh, there is maybe one more thing we could try," Danny said excitedly. "Danny!" Chibiko said again. Danny looked up from his list. Chibiko seemed suddenly happy. "The hiccups have stopped!" Chibiko beamed. It was true. Chibiko hadn't hiccuped a single time while he and his friend had been talking. "I guess that the secret is that it just takes time," Chibiko said. "Was that the last thing that your list said?" Danny looked back at his list. "No," he said matter-of-factly. "It says here that I should give you a pillowcase to use like a parachute and then push you from a tree. Can we try that next time?" "I'd, rather not," Chibiko replied. He hadn't enjoyed having the hiccups, but he had learned a lot during the day, and it had been fun experimenting with his friend. He was glad, though, that he didn't have to get pushed out of any trees.